October 14, 2019. It's a Monday. A little bit cold out here in Utah, but not too bad. So let me talk about yesterday first, the 13th. Yesterday was the 13th, Sunday, and I was so happy because my daughter, Indya, was her first primary presentation. She got up there, she's dressed in all white, had a red and white lei on, and she was just looking amazing and singing the church songs that she had been practicing with her friends for the past couple weeks or so. And just watching my little girl up there really made me feel so happy and overwhelmed inside. What was also cute was that Lanai was sitting in my lap, and she was able to see her older sister, and she literally sat there pretty much the whole time, except for when she got hungry. But when she did that, she also was like it felt like she was trying to sing along. So when the kids would start singing and they would stop, Lanai would be like, "Wah!" making all these little fun noises afterwards. So it was awesome. It was really cute. Then we got to take pictures afterwards, and I have some of the pictures there. I don't have any footage just because it was church and I didn't want to kind of disrespect the environment that I was in. Plus, I don't feel like recording at church is okay. My wife was able to get a few pictures off before the whole program started, so it was awesome. And then, we basically came home, had something to eat. We were going to go to this place called Pancake House, or Original Pancake House up here in Utah. And the wait was like 45 minutes to an hour, so we weren't going to do that. So we just decided to go home, have something to eat, chill at home for a little while, and then honestly, things started going south. My wife and I ended up getting into an argument. We bantered with one another. I ended up leaving the apartment for a little while. That's by my own decision. I left the apartment for a little while. My wife and I were able to text, talk on the phone, and eventually we resolved our issues, and I was able to come back home. The only thing that sucked is that I felt like because of the way I acted, this got way out of hand. I should have recognized what I was doing, but in that moment, I forgot myself and I lost myself, and so things didn't go the way that they could have, or they should have in my case. I'm glad that we were able to fix things and able to get back together and hopefully make things work for the better. My wife had sent me this long article about learning to love the person you're with, and then I read it, and she and I just talked about what we need to fix within ourselves so that our relationship can work. And oh my gosh, what sucked is that I ended up watching a video of me during that argument, and man, is it bad. I'm huge. I didn't know how dorky and how big I actually was until I saw that. I mean, I know I'm a big dude, don't get me wrong, but to be that big and that, I don't know, just that obnoxious looking, it just made me realize, I guess from a different point of view, what I really look like. And it hurt. I look in the mirror. It's funny because I look in the mirror and I don't see what I saw yesterday. I don't see the weight that I had yesterday. Maybe it was the clothes, the lighting, I don't know. But I saw the recording of myself, and it sucks. But that's how it is. It's a hope. I'm hoping to be more committed to losing a lot of weight because I don't like what I see. I don't feel comfortable, and I notice that I'm breathing heavier all the time. So with that said, that's something that I'm really going to push forward to. So before I start about today, let's take some time. Here are some photos from yesterday after church services. Hey, what's going on? So welcome back. So now let me get started with today. Today is October 14, 2019. It's a Monday. I'm on my way to work right now. Hopefully I can get work done quick enough so that I can come home. And with everything that we're planning to do, I would need to pick up a second job. So I'm thinking about doing Postmates. At least it's a second job where I can, make a little bit on the side and figure out, excuse me, how we're gonna save up money for our trip and whatnot. That's still in the works. It's a lot of responsibilities that I have to take care of financially and at home, but I'm trying my best. So I really have to talk to my wife. Oh shit! Sorry. I really have to talk to my wife about it because. Geez, almost got into an accident. I really have to talk to my wife about it because I really need to get this taken care of so that she and I are both on board, because if I'm going to be starting a second job, then we have to compromise. There's going to be nights where I don't come home at all for a while, and she has to understand that. But it is what it is. We'll figure something out. Anyway, just off to work, and I'll catch you later. How's it? So, it's actually pretty late right now. I finished work kind of late. This is so messed up. So I was doing a different route today, something different from what I'm used to. And then I ended up staying out late till almost 6 o'clock at night, which is long. And then eventually which sucked, was I did what I was supposed to do. It went past 6 p.m. Then when I'm driving, trying to get back to my job terminal, I end up breaking down on my truck that I'm driving, which sucked. But, thankfully I had my boss. He came out, helped me out. A couple hours later, eventually I got taken care of, was able to get back to work, back to the job site, and then made it back home. So now I've just got some dinner for my little ones and for Kayla. I ate my McDonald's already. Yep. I failed, but I got some Del Taco let me see if you can see that. I got some Del Taco for the family, just to make sure that everybody's eating. I really didn't do much today. I thought I was going to actually finish early so that I could exercise today, but that didn't happen. So anyways, I'm just glad I made it home safely. Glad that Kayla and I are working through our relationship. It's bumpy still, but we're working things out, and to, just to be where we are now and, actually talking and, we're not having these fights, because before in the past, the fights used to last a long time, but now it's like we do argue. I'm not going to lie. We do argue. We do disagree. But it's not going as long as it used to be, and, I'm not saying that it's all my fault. I'm not saying it's all my wife's fault. If anybody's been in any relationship before, it takes two. It takes two of us. And I know that I'm not up to par with what I can be at this stage in my life. And health-wise, father-wise, husband-wise, spiritually, I know I have to grow. I know I have to get better. And I know from my wife's point of view, I know that she has to get better. You know, if we're both striving to be better, our relationship will be better. And she made a good point that, you know, I have to learn to stick in there. And, you know, just really learning to, I have to learn to kind of not always assume everything before it's done, but also to learn how to communicate with my wife. And so I'm working on that. But anyways, that's all for today. I know it's not very much. It's kind of boring. Um, I'm actually going to see if my wife has some photos that I can add to this video and then get it up and go. But anyways, that's all that happened today, really, in a nutshell. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day and there'll be more stuff that I can do. Hopefully, I hope and pray that I can actually finish early so that I can do my exercises when I get home. And then I gotta kind of check out Postmates. That might be something else that I have to do because, oh, I bought brakes for the car. That was something my wife pushed me to make sure that I did today, and I got it done. I don't know if I'm going to get it fixed right away just because I don't know how to fix brakes on vehicles by myself. I have a buddy of mine that's going to help me out, my buddy Chris. And then, but for the most part, like I really don't know how to do that. So it's either I wait till he comes back so I can fix it with him, or I go and take the vehicle into the shop. So either way, something's going to happen. Something has to be done, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, headed home, heading into the house. Gonna wind down, shower, smell bad, and then, you know, just wind down, get ready for bed, and plan for tomorrow. All right, everybody else out there, be safe, take care, and always aloha. What you doing, India? Whoa!
Again! I took my socks off.
Whoop!
Daddy, I'm going to fly like an airplane.
Try turn around. Turn around. And then go like this. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa! You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. Daddy, I'm going to slide down like this. Woo!
Okay, you show me.
What? You do this, okay?
Wait, watch out your face.
I know!
Hi, Munchkin. Hi. Oh, are you trying to hide now? Don't hide. Smile. Cheese. Cheese.
Daddy is scary. Daddy, I can't